Hey everybody, how y'all doing? Okay, I want to make something clear because I don't think I left like the clearest message earlier, and I'm gonna wait for the room to come in. Um, I don't want people to think that I'm against marriage or that I'm against you getting married. I'm not. I'm so happy for you than anything. I just want to make sure that whatever you choose, it's for you. Can I say that again? I want to make sure that whatever you choose is for you, not against you, not because somebody else said you did or you needed to. I want to make sure that whatever you choose is for you without question. I'm I hate and I don't want to ever play devil's advocate, but it's part of my gift because I know what it's like to jump into something that you didn't want or you knew wasn't going to last long. And then you're wondering where they're at and why they went. Massimo, lay down, sweet love. I don't want people to live in regret. And you know what? When you sign the dotted lines, it's living with it. But I also hope that whatever you have chosen the best for yourself. I want to make that clear because we're all out here and I've been forced into some things and some things I've chosen and it didn't work out for the best. In either situation, I can say, not for me, not for me. I've been in a very unhappy marriage. I was happy relationship, but apparently the other person wasn't. So that is what I mean. I don't. I want you to choose and never be unhappy. Like smile every day of the week. I'm not against marriage. I'm not against anything. Hi, how are you doing, intuitive? Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you. Hi, Moni. How you doing, sweet love? I don't want you to be lost in emotion because you deserve everything you want. Of course you can, intuitive. Thank you very much for coming. If you're an intuitive, you probably have a channel of your own, so I feel grateful that you stopped by. You know, sometimes like when you like you'll read these, I mean, listen to these messages and read these cards and like listen to everybody else and anytime I'd like to like a general love reading. Rashima, if I offended you, I'm sorry, sweet baby. That's not what I meant. And if you want to start the beginning of the video, but I'm going to tell you what I meant. I always want you to be happy forever and ever and ever. That's all I mean. I don't want you to not get married. I want you to get married so you're happy forever. Marriage is not like something to take. And yes, intuitive, please don't leave. I will do it. I want you to just be happy like smiles and sunshine. I don't want you to ever wonder if that person is coming back or why they left. I want you to stay happy, like a smile on your face forever. Because when you marry somebody, it's not like a temporary thing. Do you realize you're going to go through ups and downs in a marriage, even in a relationship? So I always want you to be happy. I want you to have somebody to share your love with. Um, Thank you, Moni. I appreciate you. So, Intuitive, are you still here? Love. What's in store for your general future love? This is I can't I look. I don't timestamp. It is what it is. So I hope you're here to hear it. If not, just come back. Just come, rewind the video, and I'm gonna give you exactly what you should hear. And the thing that you should hear is, I want you to be happy forever and ever and ever, and don't accept anything less. Be with the person that put a smile on your freaking face every time you look at them. The one that like really like you don't even have dimples, but they put one on your cheek. That's your future love reading, is to always love who you're with. Yeah, like I said, relationships will have their ups and downs, but you can't be in and out when things go down. But you can be here when things go up, because I promise you, if you're like a person that kind of only gives up when things are not your fault, it's just happening, then it's a completely different relationship. I mean, if it don't be at fault. I mean, don't. What is that saying that I know of? It says, always keep your side of the street clean, but also make sure that their side of the street clean is too. I mean, their side of the street is clean too. Therefore, how can you not be happy in what you're in? Love is a conjoined cup. I got my cup and they have theirs. That means that when we decide to get married, we're going to make this into a chalice. We're not giving up, because marriage is love. And then if you're trying to find a relationship, there's a billion of us on this earth. A billion. There's billions of people on this earth. So don't, like, whichever one you decide to put your cup into, keep your legs closed. I tell everyone this all the time. Keep your legs closed, okay? We all have endless possibilities on this earth, like endless ones. Like I said, I get asked out every day, and people that's not even like my sexual preference, but they choose me. And I keep telling them no, but I don't give them my phone number no more, because I had one that just wouldn't, several, they wouldn't just stop calling, just stop. You know what? And then every time I met up with this person, they just keep asking me to have relations with them. And I said no. And so it was like constant. They wanted to take me to Bahamas, take me to wherever I wanted to go. But when I knew what came behind it, and so please just take your time. You have a forever life. Forever means until it's over. Good luck with that. God loves you, and you one of his soldiers. He doesn't just kill his army like that. God will put his army in a place where they belong. So try everything once, but don't sing the wrong songs. Don't think that you're stuck with the wrong, I'm so sorry, the same melody. You're not. You're never stuck in anything. That means try everything once. It's like when I first, and it's just crazy, but this is not sexual. When I first started Chinese, when I first tried Chinese food, I started by making my own dish. And somebody taught me how to make it, but I made it so perfect after a while. I'm like an excellent cook. Like, I learned how to make it tasty. I learned how to make a relationship tasty. I don't cause problems. I don't want to be your problem. I don't want to poop in my pumpkin pie. And I know this is going to be something hard to say, listen to, but only the people that want the truth are going to be able to listen to it. Miss Intuitive. 1111. Yes, there is always someone out here for us. I promise you. Walk into your local convenience store. Walk into the grocery store and see who talks to you. You think they're talking to you because they ain't interested? I had somebody pick me out milk one day. He was well older than I was. I want somebody that'll be able to keep up with me. You know, I'm a fireball of energy. But he picked my milk, and I was so appreciative I bought it, even though I don't like milk. Like, my body can't handle it. Not even a little bit. But it was so sweet that he did it. So I thanked him with much gratitude. 1212. I promise you this happened. I'll never tell you something that didn't happen in my life. He was so sweet that I bought it. It was chocolate milk, it was lactose, and my body can't stand milk at all. I was looking for something that I could drink. So I could have like that milk in my body. The only milk I can have in my body is cheese. So I can't put chocolate, lactose, Utopia milk in my macaroni and cheese. And then if I eat too much cheese, I love cheese. Like, for real. Cheese and prosciutto. Those are my things. Prosciutto. Those are my things. Like, for real. You want to give me a birthday gift, a good one? Buy me like 5 packs of prosciutto and some good cheese. But it makes my body do weird things. Like, it doesn't agree. Prosciutto is, if just in case you didn't know, prosciutto is what do you call it? God dang it, I hate when my brain does this, because when my brain does this, I know that it's like part of me going through menopause, which kind of sucks. But prosciutto is cured ham. And it's a lot of salty. Now, my body, as it's going through menopause, cannot handle all that salt and no ham. It's bacon. It's cured pork meat. That's prosciutto. It tastes so good. Like, for real. Like, I think I spent half of my salary on it. But it's something that I love. I love it. I love cheese. Cheese. And then part of the thing is I can't poop right the next day. But I still do it. Hi, Sarah. Sarah, how are you doing, sweet love? You may ask your question. I love burrito. I love cheese. What's Ace feeling towards you? Are you together? That's an important question. I have to start, asking questions like this because some people, no, we are not. You're in no contact. I know you're not going to like my answer, but it doesn't make it any less true. And it doesn't make it any less hurtful, but it doesn't make it any less he's coming back to you. I'm not saying that he's not. I'm not saying that. But one thing I can say is if he does come back, give him a really hard time getting back in your kitchen. Okay? And if he doesn't come back, God says, as above, so below. He wasn't meant. There's so many people on this earth. Love yourself first before you ask somebody to come and destroy your heart again. And love yourself first to be open enough to find you and catch you a next man. Because you can. I don't even try and I get them. I don't want them. I love women. Is he your friend? If this is a friendship, make your feelings known. Because 9 times out of 10, people just kind of fucking don't know. Like they live in oblivion. Like I don't know when people like me. I live like that. Like I either I make my feelings known, or sometimes I really make my feelings known if I like somebody. Like I put myself. My question is, does he have romantic feelings towards me? Yeah, we are friends. Sweetheart, the only way you can find out is say, look, we've been friends. I really like you. If I told your story for you, wouldn't it ruin the surprise? And that person, if you hang out with him all the time and he's constantly with you, then he probably feels the same way too. Unless he's a same sex person. But if he constantly is contacting you and you're constantly contacting him, he really wants to make it more than a friendship. Maybe he just likes you and doesn't know how to say it and he's shy. Because he maybe has the same question as you. Do you really like him too? And he's scared to say. He's scared to say. He's probably just shy. Just 18, this is meant for you. Sometimes fear is for fools. And the only way to start your brand new beginning is to say something. And you may have to be the one to say something first, but make sure he's the one to ask you to marry him. Pull some cards for you? Absolutely. The Knight of Swords and the Queen of Cups and the Empress and the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, and walk away from the BS. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you some honest stuff. Queen of Wands is a brave woman. I mean, she knows she's awesome, what's up, and beautiful. Judgment with the Lover's card, the Emperor, and still the Empress with the Stop Holding Secrets. Let me tell you something. Girl, you better tell that man something. I ain't even gonna lie. The only love worth losing is the love you ain't trying to get. Okay? So when I say somebody walked away and left you ghosted, okay, they did that. But it's somebody sitting in your life. Don't poop in your pumpkin pie. It's really sitting there. Awakened awareness. And this is your message from the fairies. Pause it there and read it. It may be read backwards, but write it down if you can't read backwards. I can. The point is, shoot, look what it says. Advice from who? A really smart person. You need to go for it. Go for it. That better love and lost than never loved at all. It's not gonna make your relationship awkward unless you try to push the subject. But if you just say I like you and he likes you back, then you won the war. Get married then. Like not married like the next day, but work that way. Work your cigarette. New York people is not scared of nothing. I mean, come on. Y'all got like danger in your city and you scared to ask. See beyond the ordinary. I'm sorry. This card is like blurry. He knows I'm wanted from other men, smart and beautiful. So you don't think he wants you to? You don't think that's why you keep calling your phone to make sure there ain't nobody in that bed? I mean, for real. Take a deep breath. Oh, God, I hate when my camera does this. Take a deep breath. For real. I know the men want me too, but that don't mean I want them. But if you want him too, then gang, do it. It makes you put a like on my like board. How does Mark feel about me? Okay, Queen Libra, don't leave. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Do it. You think girl, get your life. You a New Yorker, y'all ain't scared of shit. I mean, for real. He is making me confused. No, I think you expecting signs from him that he hasn't. He's scared to give you, but the bigger signs are there. He's always with you. Not with a girlfriend. Not with somebody. The only reason why, if he did have a girlfriend in his apartment, is because you ain't talked to him yet. 22 on the clock. If you had talked to him, you would be the one sitting up in that apartment in his bedroom, whatever y'all got. He is. I've been a shy one before and scared to ask someone out. Queen Libra, how does Mark feel about me? Are you friends? Or are you together as a relationship, partnership, or friends with benefits? Or has he ghosted you? Those things are important to tell. And I'll tell you exactly what. Because the scenarios mean something. Don't ignore the red flags. But make sure you accept the green ones. No answer? Well, I guess you kind of don't want to know then. People have green light, yellow light, red light. He's a mentor. All right, everybody. Now I'm on Queen Libra. And then everybody stay if you want your reading. If not, and I don't mind pulling cards, but the cards will tell you the same thing. I'm an intuitive reader, which means I can intuitively read what card is coming next. He's your mentor. I'm not saying, Queen Libra, that he doesn't like you. But one thing I can say is, do you want to really ruin the relationship dating your teacher? And if he does like you, then what signs has he shown? Has he shown you a sign, or you just like him? Pound snatch. Baby. First of all, change your name so you just don't look like a vagina with a face. You want love, respect, And don't call yourself a pound snatch. That's what we call a vagina here. Okay, well, I can't say the spiritualists don't have crush. But has he shown you that? See, the lady I just talked to, Miss Sarah, she's gotten shown. That guy won't go nowhere without her. He calls her on a daily basis. She calls him on a daily basis. They share text messages. He's just shy. Now, a spiritual leader, they're not as shy as most people. And you may not want to hear this. We'll tell you exactly how we feel because we're divinely guided. If you're meant for us, we will do it. But that doesn't mean that we don't want love. That doesn't mean that you're not the one, Queen Libra. Do yourself a favor. Libras are really kind of weird about putting themselves out there, and they will get in a relationship of less. Then what are you talking about? Put your words on the paper. That's the only way to manifest. Is he the spiritual leader for you? Let me tell you something. You know what? I'm not even gonna answer you. Put your word down there. Tell me what you mean so I know what to share. Don't be afraid of the answer. Oh, you was being a member of his group? Let me ask you a question. Because, Queen Libra, you know good when you see it, and you know nasty when you see nasty. So I'm not saying that he's nasty. That's not what I'm saying. Please put a like on my like box. Y'all stop asking me questions and you don't like my stuff. I'm sorry if you don't like the answer. That doesn't mean it makes it any less true, and you'll find out. Now, Queen Libra, I still see 3 likes. I have not got another one. And it's okay to like my stuff. And you don't have I have a goal. If your goal is to find out your information, you better get your behind these like box. Now, as far as you go, Queen Libra, even though you haven't liked it yet, let me tell you something, and I'll answer your question because I'm not a greedy mug. I mean, for real, it don't take nothing to like somebody's stuff. If you don't want to be in this group, you can feel it within hearts of hearts. If you even have a question about it, you're a Libra. I'm a Libra of my house and home. I'm a Sagittarian, but my house, home, family, and friends, I'm a Libra. You know what you feeling, girl. If you don't enjoy it, if it don't put a smile on your face, if you don't feel like it's the right place, then it's not. But if you feel like it's right for you, go with your feelings. Libras don't. We just don't. We don't. We just don't. How does he feel about you? And it's just a mentor that's teaching you spirituality. You lying to me and yourself. That's house, home, and family, baby. You know what? If somebody was just, it's like saying, how does my college professor feel about me? I wouldn't even care unless it meant something to me. Unless I had a secondary agenda. Don't be 2 of pentacles in this stuff. Don't play me. I'm not the one. I know what you're asking. You just don't know why. Next. Yeah, of course. But you know you like that man. In like an extra special way. Can you please put a like on my box? I still got 3. And there's a lot of you in here. I know it. Sometimes there are like 50 something of you in here. You just don't see each other. There's a way to keep yourself private. I'll come in and come out, get what you want. And I'm just, look, I'm not a prostitute with a P. Okay. Put a like in my box. And if I don't get that like Libra, I'm about to keep these cards in my hand. And the rest of you too. It don't make no sense that you won't put a like in my box. And don't say you already did, because them 3 likes been in. Thank you. Appreciate it. Much love to you too. Ooh, Judgment. This is your card right here. This is the Libra card. You feel this? This is Libra all over it. So you showed up in your own reading. It fell on the floor, but I just picked it up. I'm still shuffling the rest of the cards. Thank you for putting a like in my box. I so much appreciate you. I have a goal. We all have a goal too. If you want to know, let me know. But you still got to love me too, because I love myself equally. Okay? Ooh. Look, Miss Libra. For the rest, I'm there. You have a 3 of Pentacles, and you have your Judgment card. You're in this group for a reason, because you need to learn something. The Wheel of Fortune. You have to learn something. And what does your fairy card say? Because I believe in my cards. When I buy my deck, I put them all together to make sure they understand one another. Stepping through. Step in and step up all of those dreams or projects you have been resisting. Now is the time to start, even if it's just one small element of the bigger picture. No more excuses or tomorrows. Whatever you have been putting off, the universe is now pushing you. Thank you very much for your confirmation. The universe is now putting you, whatever you have stepped in and been putting off, the universe is now pushing you to make it happen. You may feel a little outside of your comfort zone, but that is where the magic is. You may need a plot, a course, invent a way of thought, or take a leap of faith. It says take a leap, but I say faith. Break it down. Allow the puzzles to come together, piece by piece by piece. That's what Libras do. I have a way of thinking. My mother's a Libra. Through the courageous act of making a start. You don't believe, excuse me, hold on, I gotta pull it out. I gotta put it in, pull it out, so it's not focusing on my face. You don't believe that the Spirit has your back, but Spirit does. Yes, Ned, you can have a reading, please, love. Walk away from what was, because you know what? That's your world card. That is your you don't believe that this reading is, you may not even believe that this reading is pertaining to you, but it really does. Because it's about growing your pinnacle. And it's like, pinnacle is like, it can be years, it can be family, it can be like relationships, it can be love, it could be, I don't want to be hurt no more. But you know what? Sometimes the Hangman energy and the Two of Swords, wait for this person to come to you for your 10 of Pentacles. I for real. You think? Because as long as they're hiding, they just, look, you want somebody, and this came in reverse, I'm going to put it out there. You want somebody that's going to keep something from you? They're going to put those 10 swords in your back. No. Don't stay there. Death card to the bullshit. Okay? Death card to the bullshit. And that'll be your 9 of Cups. Your Ace of Wands, you want them to come in? Well, okay. Be the empress that you are and stop juggling like you don't deserve love and they ain't supposed to tell you they love you too. Excuse me. And this, don't, look, he gonna come with a little pinnacle. Being just my mentor ain't enough. I'm so sorry. I'm cutting that shit off because you got too many options. We can all be part. We can all have, a piece of your cup. Baby. That's still insecurity. I am, and therefore I will. Trust me. Don't take nobody's cup, have you sitting and wondering and shit. And then you're going to sit here and try to have a brand new beginning with somebody that ain't even just committed to you, but they do want to unite with you, but they ain't telling you shit. That's some sneaky shit, bro. You ain't going to keep me in this. What you going to do is offer up something and stop offering to everybody if I'm meant for you. It's the same thing. You don't have to be attracted to him. If I'm meant to be in your class, then okay, you will share your teachings in a way that makes sense to me. And why am I sitting here asking these questions? If it's just your mentor, then be open to being mentored. It's like a person going to church, but they don't believe the pastor. Cut it off if you don't believe what he's trying to say. If you don't really, if you're not committed, then go find somewhere else. Period. Because guess what? You're going to need to find something and have strength and find something that you actually love. And not sit here and wonder about if you had victory in this place. Manifest your own shit. Go somewhere else. For real. Because believe me, you have options and the world is in your hand. So are you going to listen to this message and take your wands or what are you going to do? Because ultimately, if you ain't happy, and that's ultimately, if you're not happy with this person's cup, drop it. I mean, for real, you your own person. You don't have to listen to nobody. You only listen to your star card, what you believe, what you want in your life. Look at this. This came like this. I ain't gonna lie. It came out like this. What do you want in your life? Think about it. A hermit card. Take a moment. All you have to do is stop going. See how you feel after that. That's it. It's more simple. People make things more complicated than they have to. Would you come to my reading and it wasn't satisfying and not leave? Well, then why would you go to a mentor and you're not happy and you're guarded against what he says is his advice because that's the way he chooses the 2 of Swords. I mean, take your time. It's okay to sit in this energy so you can find out what you love. And then you're happy with what you chose. And I say that the two of Cups is the Charge card. Then be happy with what you chose. I mean, for real. Be patient. I mean, you'll find what you like. Just work on it. Stop fighting, what you think, what you know might be a tower at the end. Because you're looking for something that you really love. Okay? That's your reading. And that's damn near my whole deck except 3 cards. Do it. Take a chance on yourself. Stop thinking just because everybody says something that that's just the way you should go. I have that problem. That's how I ended up in some of the situations I did. You don't have to be attracted to them to know what you want. You either want to go to the grocery store or you don't. You ain't attracted to fried chicken, but you like the way it tastes. Okay? That way. You ain't try fried chicken ain't in your bed unless you're eating it at night and you already made it, but it don't make it attractive to you. Feel me? I mean, it's all in how you think. Cards still come out the same. Next, please, and sweet loves. And that's not even. I'm gonna know. Let me find out. Oh, I'm being nosy. I'm being so nosy. But this is my Japanese deck, and it tells the God honest truth. No matter what people say out their mouth, it says. Let me make sure it's on the upright because sometimes these cards can really say some truth. It don't lie to nobody. None of my cards do. I'm a Sagittarian, so I require them not to. I really do. Don't lie to nobody. I sleep with them sometimes just to make sure that everything I say brings somebody happiness and abundance. Here's the bottom of the deck. It's so funny, an abundance card. Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm so sorry, Libra. I'm about to do this to you. I'm so sorry. I'm about to do this to you. I'm trying to find out what you're trying to say because you have a hard time saying what's on your mind. Truth is, if you're not supposed to be in this class, you worried about a class. Somebody is mentoring you and telling you what to do, and you don't even agree with it. Fighting, loneliness, silence, and source, and compromise, stress, receptivity, and adventure. Go ahead and find something that you like. Because if you ain't receptive to what you're getting, then it's not helping you. That's it. Nadai, are you still in here? And Snatch didn't like my reading. You shouldn't call yourself Snatch. I still stand by that. Where I'm from, a hashtag Snatch. What you got going on behind them closed doors? Unfurling back to love, communication, co-creation, transformation, radiant illusion, and throat chakra express your truth. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Snatch, change your name. You are not a vagina with a face, but what would you like to know again? I'm so sorry, sweet. What can you expect for the rest of the week? If you're asking for a weekly read, my cards read personal and personality. And if I were to tell you, like from intuitive message, the week is what you make it. But I'm going to read for you from the fairy deck because it has a really weird way of making sense. You feel me? Alignment, home. Those are your two cards. See them? If you want to, rewind the video and read them. Read them for yourself, word for word. Okay? Snatch is an Indian name. Did I pronounce it right? I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be disrespectful in any way from any other. I mean, I have ultimate respect. I'm so sorry that I made it sound like that, but I'm just Sancha. Oh shoot, I'm sorry. Excuse me. That is like the rudest thing I've ever done, and I'm so sorry. Americans read that different, and I'm so sorry if I read it wrong. Please forgive me. I feel so rude right now. Sanch. Sanch. Oh God, I hope I said that right. Okay, let's move right along. I'm so sorry. Excuse me. No, it's okay. I just saying I can't change my name. You don't listen to me. Sometimes even though I'm a light worker, I can have the tendency to see. I'm about to yawn, so what I'm about to say is true. I can have a tendency to judge a book by its cover, and you know what? Your book is undeserving to be judged by its cover, so I apologize. Sench, I really hope that you put a like in my box. And that's the only way that when somebody comes in, they're getting a reading from me. But I see 6, and I'm looking for 7, so you already like. Thank you so much. Um, your first reading is home. Our way home to oneness and the trust part of our. I'm so sorry. I don't even know why I can't read this right now. I know every word in the on nearly every word in the dictionary. Since I was a kid, I used to like open a book and read a book, and if I didn't know the meaning of the word, I looked it up in the dictionary. I don't even know why I can't read right now. Okay. Our way home, the oneness and the trust part of our infinite selves is to know ourselves beyond um, socialized matrix of the mind and construct reality. When all sense of flighty survival drops away, a deep sign radiates from the safe space within, where you can ground dreams into realities. Deep heart based presence is a direct portal home. Align with your temple space, your mind. You have dreams, visions, and may yearn for, oh my God, I can't believe it, etheric realism. But it is when you're fully present in your body that we can actualize ideas and make a difference. Be grounded. Find your home. Find your center, which is the second place of find your home. That's what that means. The deeper our roots, the higher we can reach into the heavens. Alignment, which both of these coincide. They say you can manifest the life you wish to call in. Look at where your desires are being seated. If you plan or dream, if your plans or dreams aren't unfolding as you wish or like, take a closer look at other areas in your life. Is something out of step with integrity or out of alignment? That's how I take it. Are you making decisions through fear or love? It is through fear or avoidance your manifestations may seem to backfire. To encourage you back into balance, become a vibrational match for what you desire. Instead of striving harder, cultivate the feeling of already having all you seek. You will be surprised at what that shift in perspective creates. And that's your fairy reading. It doesn't lie, and the card's going to say the same thing. Look, stand up and fight. You see this warrior lady? I'm so sorry. She says, stand up and fight. And my reading will say the same thing. Love yourself. It doesn't matter what anyone says. For real. I'll pick it from See Beyond. And then I'll look, the uncharted seas. Okay, let me pull it right here. I'm going to pull it back and cover my face. The uncharted seas, everywhere you can go, whatever you can manifest. Number 46 is the number of 10. That's like fully completion. Become your burst of magic, because you only can love and be yourself. Somebody will always come in and see beyond the ordinary. I told you, I don't have to pick up the cards to know. Somebody will always come in and tell you what you are and what you tall tales, and tell you what you are and what you should be. Come on. The land in between. You're okay to just be your damn self. And you will find true love when you are that. Some people will always tell you you're not good enough. And you know what? You have like adventure, like with or without somebody. I mean, be receptive to what may happen. I don't want to read your cards all the way because this one's okay. And that's what I said. Traveling and open your mind to the possibilities. Stop feeling guilty, and integration. Integrate your heart, your body, and your mind, and that's true transformation. Like, just be patient, because not everybody's going to agree with you. But as long as you're being yourself, look, this says comparison. Somebody will always try to compare you to them. But the intensity of suppressing, trying to be that person, or if you do try to be that someone you're not, then that's when you lose your harmony. Here comes the tower moment, thunderbolt. Just stop. Friendliness. Love your goddamn self first. You need somebody with a cup. And you want somebody that's gonna stay there and not keep you in exhaustion. And then fear and sorrow and the upright. You want this in the upside down. You kind of just have to be aware of who you are first and take the time in which to do it, because you do want a true lover. You want somebody that's going to love you the way you love yourself. And if you could keep submitting to some moment to moment societal thing and being faithful, you end up in nothingness. You'll feel like you just gave up and says what everyone else told you to do. And this is 2022. I don't give a shit what you did in 1969, 1972. Your arranged marriage, or you think I'm too old to wait for somebody to love me the right way and how I feel? You ain't about to suppress me. I want this in the reverse. You ain't about to do this. This is 2022. I'm gonna wait for what real love is. And one day I'll meet somebody when I'm out and you ain't around to tell me what the heck to do. And then you know what? We are the world. We are together. I mean, I'm not gonna freaking sit here. Look, this guy looks like a joke. And now what does it say? Live with your politics, whatever, and live myself in isolation and give up my innocence. I am going to follow my guidance, which is a projection of who I am and my consciousness. This consciousness even came up right now. Because you know what? You don't control me, you miserly ass motherfucks. You the one chose to do all the stupid stuff. I live in my own. You know what? Look how many people is in my cup. You just mad. I got a whole life to live, and you feel burdened by it because I let go of your ass, and I went out and was a rebel, and I have the entire universe to work with my existence. So I'm healing from your old ways of being, and I'm having a breakthrough right now as you see it. And guess what? Now I get to live in totality. I get to swing off this branch, and I don't know where it's going to go, but I know that whatever you wanted me to experience, it's not my dream. My dream is to find somebody that do me like this, that'll buy me flowers in the middle of the night, that we can have rightness, and you know what? A brand new beginning. So I'm going to go within and find out what the fuck I want for my abundance. So that way, at the end of the day, I have success at the end, middle, and everything of my marriage. Love, existence, Because I don't want to regret nothing. I don't want no ordinary shit. I want to listen to my inner voice for a brand new beginning. So I have something to be happy about. I'm not living like in some, BS. I don't have to slow down my life. And when that person is not who I want him to be, I don't have to pick up the pieces. Take your time. Be creative because change is abundant. You don't want to sit on the outside of somebody's mature ass attitude and postpone your happiness by looking into somebody else's whatever they got. It's like right there. Postpone. See all the green stuff, but she's looking at the gray shit. Mm-mm. Get yourself out there. Start sharing your light, your love, your stuff. Go wherever you gotta go. And don't let nobody mix your mind up. Because you know what? The Creator said, trust Him. Trust Him. There's endless possibilities. Look at this. Don't live in guilt and like let somebody else. Live in your own God. You see this person, this woman is holding her integrity in her hands. And she's got all these colors behind her and all these other things that she can do in all these foreign lands. Transform yourself. Go with the flow of life because you don't want to live in conditioning. Clinging to the past of their lives. That's some bullshit. That's why that picture right there is all discombobulated. And you have to hold on to it. I think not. I'm living beyond your illusion. I'm deciding to go within myself because my patience is going to give me my birth. I'm going to go through all kinds of moon cycles, but guess what? I'm happier than you ever were. Period. Tell them I'm a queen of cups. I don't care what cards I pick up. I'm tired of holding on to your stupid beliefs for years and years and years and years and years. Same. Everybody believes in the same thing for years and years and years and years and years, and then try to implement that stuff on you. And you know what? That pulls you out of alignment with yourself. You don't want what they want. You want to be happy when you're married. You want to be happy with your relationship. You want to be like I don't want to bow down to a motherfucker. I want to be happy with each other. I don't want to grow to love you. I want to love you the day I got married. Not because I saw you in a picture and not because, our families, put us together. No, because I met you. We went out on some dates. I kept my legs closed and you still like me. I don't want you to be with me because you want children. I don't want nobody to. I am not a toy. You're not gonna wind me up when you want me and then put me in a toy box with everybody else when you don't. And sometimes even put me in a toy box less than what I am for somebody else. You better love me right then and there and now. Otherwise, what am I doing here? You think I want to live in guilt and regret? I think it's not. I'm gonna wait for the one I want because this is 2022. It's not 1945 or 1846. I live right now. I live right now. And if you like him so motherfucking much, you go marry him. Fuck that. I live today. And I hope that helps. I really do. I hope it does. Because you gotta wake up and go to sleep to yourself. And whoever's sitting in your bed next to you, there's 2 chairs in this house. If we got married, that's my point. I said, well, respect yourself to not make the same mistake twice. Just wait for that one person that you might meet, like in a grocery store or somewhere, like weird. Don't try to move on. Do. all the time that you spend with that person, are you like in more peace and solitude now, other than just thinking that you made a mistake or living in guilt? That's what your card said. Are you in more peace now? Can you wake up every morning and those words that he wanted to say to you, like you are beautiful and wonderful and awesome and like everything I ever wanted? Can you write that and do that and give that to yourself? You don't need somebody else to tell you that. I'll tell you. You are beautiful, wonderful, and awesome and worthy of yourself. And I cannot say enough. Everything you want, dreamed of, or even imagine is possible for yourself, especially when somebody says that you can't have it. That makes me motivated to get it with or without you. Without you, it's put me on my forefront. I can get. I don't have nobody in here. I moved all this furniture in here by myself, except for my treadmill. I did after that. I did a couch, a big one. But everything else, this chair, that dog, all my furniture, my TV, my I moved that in here by myself. I bought this apartment by myself. I made the money to do it. I sat here on work. I keep my apartment up every month, and I don't need a man to do it or a woman. I'm a ladies' girl. But I know, of course, someday I want love. I want the one that's really just here for it. I'm not gonna. Women are amazing. We can accomplish amazing things. I've done it myself. I moved myself from another city, about 4, 5 cities from here, all the way down here. And all I got was a ride to the U-Haul to pick up the U-Haul truck and bring it down. I packed up my whole stuff, my bedroom, my bed, my everything on my own back. If it was too heavy, yeah. I asked that one person, to carry the one thing that I couldn't carry myself. That don't mean they get to live in my house. No, I'm just asking them to carry this. Thank you for your muscle. But the silence in my house, and when I listen to meditation music and I start to meditate and I really start to get into myself, is something you can't exchange. It can't be exchanged. It's so powerful. When I decide to do yoga in my house, or I decide to get on my treadmill, or I decide to take my dog out, it's something you cannot change, because my dog argues, he does. But he's still my puppy. I love him, and it's just my puppy. He's still a baby. I'm teaching him now, when you're a big dog, you still got to listen to mama. Because you think you're in charge of my house? What bill you pay? I'm not saying that no one's welcome in here. It's just that I love my cup. And I want somebody to come with one too. I don't want to do it because I'm forced to. I want to do it because I want to. And I want to love on my baby. He sleeps in the bed with me. Actually, he's like a better cuddle person than the people I've ever had in my life. Like, he sleeps up against me, even when my back is turned towards him. He hates being away from my back. I think he wants to. He just does like stuff when I don't agree with him, that's something we just have to change about each other. Because you're not about to pee on my favorite couch right here. This is my favorite couch. I put it in here for a reason. I had no need for it in my living room, but it sure makes me real comfortable in my office. What do you need to move on? How much more comfortable can you be not having somebody look at you sideways and then they left, or you left him? You have to leave him anyway. I'm not a playground. I'm not a child. I'm none of that. I want to cry for you because I don't want nobody to ever treat you like that. I want you to expect more. Don't expect what everybody else expects. That's the weakness they put in you. Childhood wounding. Expect more. Sit there with your head held high and say, excuse me, you up in my house. Even if I just cooked you dinner and we just had a date, can you offer to take my trash out or to walk my baby? How are you going to contribute to me before I open my legs to you? And I won't for a while. Because I can feel it in you. Like, I don't know why I think you're just tearing up right now, but I can feel it in you, okay? Love yourself first. And don't ever forget how beautiful you are. I have to take a break because I have to go to the bathroom. And I got to take my dog out because I love him too. And do I need a man to do that? Do I need a man to wash my dishes? Do I need a man to wash my clothes? Do I need a man to buy this apartment? Do I need anybody to do anything for me? I don't want you to be needed. I want you to be wanted. That's different. I want you versus I need you. That's the yin and the yang of this. Give me 1 second. It's going to still run. You'll probably leave, but I'll be right back. Lord Jesus. Massimo, are you ready to go party outside? Huh? Are you ready to go party outside? Huh? Huh? I love you. You didn't listen the first time. So let's go through this again. Because you had to go party outside. Not in mama's house. You party outside. You gonna party outside? Are you gonna party outside? Answer me. You gonna party outside? Okay. We're gonna try it. Uh-uh. Let's go party. Let's go party. Let's go party outside. No. No. Massimo. I said Massimo go nine. You can go party outside. Go nine. Get in there. Now you have to wait. Oh goodness. Oh, thank God that was empty. I'll leave the light on. Love you. So I'm so sorry. Massimo is potty training. You know, Sanj, you're more than welcome. So sorry, Maximo is potty training. And his thing is, he think he can give a little bit, poop in the house and pee in the house, but go a little bit outside. Baby, no. I don't care what. Which his nickname is Max. No. You don't pee in my poop in my house. Do anything for snacks? No. He go halfway outside. Walk away. Walk away. Know his butt is poking. When your dog's butt is poking and he hasn't finished pooping, he hasn't gone all the way. So as soon as you feed him, he's going to find a place in your house to poop or pee. As soon as you give him water. They're going to find a place. So no, until he goes all the way, no. Mm-mm. And I fed him already today. Like rice, ground beef, and puppy food. He had a good breakfast. He just pooped in his kennel and peed in it. And I just changed it. Right when I changed it, when I decided I needed something from the store, I went to the store. It couldn't have been more than, 45 minutes? But if he's laying in my bed, he cannot pee for like 12 hours, 8 of them. He won't do it. So I know he's capable. I know he can. He just doesn't. When he's mad, he will. And it's such a little poop in there. It wasn't a lot. But he did it because he thinks it's going to get him out. And no. If I got to poop in my toilet and pee in my toilet, then you got to poop and pee outside. I don't want to smell no more pee on my couch. It's in my office, my place of sanctuary. And he peed in here and I can smell it. I let him sit. Y'all know I let him sit right here. He peed on my couch. He laid down, stretched himself out, and peed while I'm sitting here. Maximo peed and pooped in his pumpkin pie. Then, when I put him on a leash and let him outside, I said, you're not going to have free range of my house anymore. So I put him on the leash. I gave him a pillow. He peed on the pillow. And then when I took the pillow, he pooped and peed on the ground within minutes. And it wasn't even his range of possibilities. But if I let him in my bed, he won't pee and poop at all. He'll wait. While people sleep for 8 hours, he'll wait the 8 hours until I take him out. Is that training? Because as soon as I put him down onto the floor and I put my food up on top of somewhere he know he can't get on. He shouldn't. He went up there and took my food and was trying to eat it on the floor until he got caught. He's a catch me if you can type person. He's a sneaky fox. That, I don't know, 7 of Swords energy, is that what it is? When you notice in the 7 of Swords, here it is, 5 of Swords. Have you noticed in the 5 of Swords, this guy has stolen everybody's swords when he thinks nobody's looking. And look how he's wearing green, like he thinks he won. You can win. Because ultimately you have a house and so do I. I bought you a kennel. So go ahead and poop inside it. Pee in it. You better not be. Oh my God, excuse me. No, Nancy won't. I said no. Why are you doing like this? We ain't gonna have an argument right now. I'm not arguing with you. You ain't stop. I said no. Look, why are you arguing laughing in front of him, he's gonna think I'm joking. I'm not joking with him. If I keep laughing in front of him, he's gonna think I'm kidding. I gotta come in here for a minute. He don't play with him. None of that smush. Nobody in the house. No chewing. Nobody. No. You gotta take me seriously. Hold on, thank you. Okay, I'm so sorry. I think my dog is cute. I can't help it. He's just so crazy. He's crazy as all get up, like a football bat. And none of them sports make sense. I don't know why. I can't let him hear me laugh at him. Cause it's cute. We argue like this all the time. He just sit there and argue his point, knowing he wrong. I just can't help but laugh. Okay. I'm gonna try to go and hold a straight face and do it again. No, Maximo! Lay down. No, nobody. I mean it. You did it. I'm so sorry, y'all. I think my dog is like the cutest thing. He really is like the cutest like ever. Okay. He wants to argue with me. Like, he's like, oh my God, he fights back. It's kind of cute though. But he's just like a non-violent fight. Like when I don't let him on his bed, he just on my bed and like cuddle with me, he just argues and argues and argues and argues. No, I'm mommy. And you sure ain't daddy. You like puppy. I mean, for real. We provide each other with like love and happiness. Don't be trying to make my life miserable. Don't be trying to mess up my stuff. You can sit there and mess up your kennel. But if you want to come out here to the good stuff, you won't pee and poop outside. Otherwise, you don't get no snacks. You don't get the snack on this. Okay, I'm done playing with myself. Not like literally. Okay, we have any newcomers? Please feel free to ask your question. He argued with me like the stuff is funny when he steals my food. Didn't he want to argue with me? He did. I'm about to yawn right now. He just did that. He's a sneaky stuff. This is Maximus. He waited until your back is turned and then he tried to steal your stuff. Your sword and everything. The thief card. It's him. Ain't gonna keep being me. Ain't that much. So I know I'm so sorry, everybody. I know you hate when I leave my readings. Sometimes I have to. I wish that I had only you guys' response. No, I don't. I wish that I had to only do this for 3 and 4 hours, but I just can't. So it's like having an infant baby or a child, and you're the one doing these readings. Some of us reading. Oh, here we go. Oh God. Okay, when I start yawning, like I'm in defense mode of us readers, we kind of got to take care of our life and children and shit. So, Tori, Tori, are you still here? I'm going to say this once again. Do not ask a question and leave. Therefore, you won't get an answer. That doesn't make any sense. How do you ask a question and leave because you're not the only reading in here? How narcissistic can you be? Okay? Excuse me. And to expect me to not have responsibilities. I've been on here for 1 hour, 26 minutes, and 15 seconds. Get your life. My dog is hilarious. I mean, he's like the cutest thing ever. Okay. Anyway, let me stop talking about. Look, I heard you get up. Lay down, Max. I don't hear you lay down. I know you're not doing it. I see you. Lay down. I don't argue. Just do it. Just lay down. Lay down. Just do it. I ain't arguing with you no more. Why are we arguing right now? The reason we're arguing is because you're wrong. Lay down. Now lay down. I don't want to hear I'm sorry. You keep saying I'm sorry. But when I take you outside, you don't cry. No, you're not sorry. No, you're not. I took you outside, you didn't cry. Lay down. Lay it behind down. Lay it down. Lay it down. Lay it down. Lay it down. Okay. I can't take it no more. He's the cutest freaking thing. Okay. Let's move along with the reading because my dog is not going to stop. He's hard-headed. He's a water sign. They're very hard to understand you, and they most definitely are hard to please. And sometimes they understand you so little that they don't know you're happy just with what they do. They want to just kind of, you can't dominate my feelings too. What if I'm just happy with what you do? I dated a water sign one time and she's like, well, I don't know. And I kept saying, I am happy with what you do, with who you are, with the smell of you. And this person kept just trying to, what? He's doing it. Hold on, give me a second. You're not getting out. You don't get out for me, man. No, Max, Mama said. Mama said no. Keep on. I don't care. Stop. Lay down. Hush. Lay at me. All that BS. I don't want to hear it. No more arguing. No, Max. And you're not going to get out until you stop doing it. Lord, he's my Ten of Swords. You see, Max is my Ten of Swords right now. Oh, Jesus. He tries to Max pull up the plastic that I put down for him so that I let him out long enough to replace it. Then if he thinks if he can continue doing it, that he's still going to get treats and stuff. Come on, baby. You can't look, he's doing it again. He won't stop. He's very hard-headed. It's like telling somebody, why do you keep leaving if I'm right here and I love you? I give you everything you want. And you still haven't called, said something, or come back. Look, I hope you're happy. I want you to be happy where you're at. That's not even a hope. I want you to be happy where you're at. I'm not saying that I'm the most perfect and awesome person in the world. But I am. But if something happened between you and I, it's like why I won't let my dog out the kennel. Because he pooped on his pumpkin pie. I let him out to go potty outside. Go poop outside. Not in my food. Don't steal my food. Don't drink water off the ground and it's been raining and I know that there's mosquitoes out there and mosquitoes are the number one cause of heartworms. Understand no when I say no. Look at him. I'm doing it again. I gave him something he wanted. Okay. I said no. So he thinks if he chews through the plastic, he's going to win. I'm going to leave him right where he's at. And yeah, he's going to keep going and 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 doing destructive things instead of positive ones because I'm not going to keep doing that. This is Ace of Wands to Hierophant. I have to start another segment because this one's getting boring. Much love to you, and I hope you all have a wonderful day, night, or whatever is happening where you're at.